Welcome back to another skill building video, everybody. Today we're talking about hit, miss, and normal branches. What do they mean? I'm gonna tell you. Let's go ahead and open our character creator. Let's name it branches test. And let's make our first little move. Let's do this little hunter marks hit. We're gonna end it right about here because we want, oh wait, this is where he punches, so we'll end it where he punches. And we're gonna put a standard little blocks here. You see, bang, branches. You go over here. What do these mean? These should be pretty self-explanatory on what they do. Hit branches. When an enemy is caught in this hitbox, this branch will play. If it doesn't, then the miss branch will play. Now the reason I'm cutting the punch so short is because I have to go in the hit branch, or the miss branch I mean. Find the spot where I cut it, which was like about here. Then we're gonna cut it off here, so when he misses he does the little 360. Let's actually try that out right now. Yep, see how that works? But if we were to hit someone, then that animation doesn't play. Why? Because I hit this guy and he triggered the branch. Let's actually put a little bit of movement here. I think that would look nice. Just leave it default probably. Nah, it's too fast. Let's just do it like this. Now let's go in the hit and let's make sure something actually happens here. First of all, let's make sure our hit animation, or not hit animation, our hitbox actually does stuff. If it didn't, that wouldn't be very good. I want to make a move is I want to push him like this and then have another move kind of do like a dash motion into something else, which will be quite complicated. Let's actually make sure we add stun to the enemy here, or else they can just simply walk out. Let's actually add this little animation for the victim here. Once again, if you haven't seen my tutorial on that, you just kind of click victim target here and it will play to the enemy. And let me just see what I actually want this to play as. Yeah, the first part should be pretty good actually. Now let's once again test that out. Huh. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's go to our hit and let's actually have an animation where we run towards. I actually have the perfect animation for that. Last breath is actually a very good running animation. I think about here I'm going to split it and use a little punch animation. Yeah, let's just do Rising Fist. And now, since we will make this a little more complicated, let's add another hitbox here. Well, obviously we have to anyways to make the damage happen. Add a hitbox here. On hit, let's do this. Nah, it's not balanced. 15. And let's actually make them ragdoll instead. I think that would actually be good. And of course, let's test this out. I forgot to add my velocity. Now let's add it one more time. Huh. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove the movement from my first part here. Let's put less speed, but let's also make the fallout be less than, so then I can actually make it go a bit farther with less time. Okay, it's a bit buggy. It's a tad buggy. Nope, I just killed him. So now let's add our hit branches. Once again, miss 1 or miss 2. Yeah, okay, now it's called miss 2. What I actually kind of want to do is I feel like I should put the serious punch animation here, and then I cut it. Pause at 0.01 for a tad little bit here. Let's make sure this little animation for when he actually gets back up. This actually should be good. I actually have a good idea on what can happen here. I think we should make it so he kind of like, we'll make it so he kind of goes forward and stuff. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of movement here. Body velocity would be the best for this. Now let's make this go down, just to make sure it actually hits the ground fast enough. Or they go backwards. So confused. Okay, anyways, duration, make it smaller. Let's test it once again. Bang. Yeah, it's kind of wonky. So let's make the punch less time. That should be pretty good. Now let's make sure to add a radius hitbox here. Which I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use body position, which basically makes it so I can't control where I'm going, but only after the thingy-majiggy, if you get what I mean. Negative 50. Actually test this out real quick just to make sure everything should work. That didn't, what? Something about it feels weird. The thing what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to replace the animations that I've used. Once again, let's use our weld here. Let's actually weld it just to make sure it stays on us. The damage be like 20. Now let's test out again. Huh. Why is it going that way? Maybe you don't die on me. Okay, bro. Bank. Bank. Okay, well, we know it works. Let's see, what did I mess up? What did I mess up here? Let's try to figure that out. Maybe it has something to do with my body velocity. And also, let's do like 15. That should be good. Where the fuck did he go? Bank. Bank. Okay, well now it works. At least we know now it works. I'm so glad I only teach the basics, because if I had to do more specific stuff and have more bugs like this, I'd rather delete my channel. Oh yeah! Let's test that out and make sure it actually works though, the tip box at least. Okay, or you can just die on me so I fucking want to try it. Holy shit, man. Why'd you go down? Oh my god. What? I'm gonna predict it, and I'm gonna go to the left like it always does. What? I'm gonna increase the hell out of this hitbox. Yeah, try to survive this one, buddy. Try to get your way out of this one. Bang. Okay, there we go. Now we made it working. Oh, let's actually add a finisher to this now. Bang, bang, kabang. Okay, so it actually does work now. But let me just make sure that wasn't like fluke or whatever. I'm gonna keep pushing him into the wall. Okay, yeah. So that stuff works. Now let's actually like make the move look good. And its full glory. Bang. Bang. Okay. Just the bang. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. I actually really like this move. Type of finisher, and I fucking missed. Bang. 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 Beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Subscribe so we can make our way to 5,000 subscribers. That'd be absolutely insane. If you found this helpful, check out the other ones too. If you already checked out everything, then let me know what to do next. Be sure to join my skill building competition where you have to join my Discord server and you can win 3,000 Robux all to yourself by June 1st.